We're going to look at prophecies that describe actual eyewitness accounts of the hidden Imam appearing among regular people, sometimes right in plain sight. These accounts from over 1,000 years ago describe specific encounters with the hidden Imam that happened in public places with multiple witnesses. Prophecy 1. The hidden Imam's representative. Let me translate this first passage from page 357. When Abu Amr Uthman ibn Sa'id passed away, his son Abu Ja'far, Muhammad ibn Uthman, took his place by the explicit designation of Abu Muhammad and by the designation of his father Uthman, under the command of the Qa'im. This is describing a succession system where authority is passed down through trusted representatives. What's fascinating is how this mirrors modern concepts of delegated authority and succession planning. Think about how today's organizations and governments establish clear lines of succession to maintain stability during transitions. The prophecy describes a hidden leader who operates through trusted representatives, just like how many powerful figures today work through intermediaries and advisors who speak on their behalf. It's like the ancient text predicted our modern corporate and political structures, where the real power often operates behind the scenes. Prophecy 2. The 40 witnesses. Now check out this incredible account on pages 357 to 358. They all said, "We gathered with Abu Muhammad al-Hassan ibn Ali to ask him about the proof after him, and in his assembly there were 40 men. Then suddenly a young boy appeared, who was like a piece of the moon, the person who most resembled Abu Muhammad. He said, 'This is your Imam after me and my successor over you. Obey him and do not divide after me, lest you perish in your religion. Know that you will not see him after this day until he completes his destined age.'" This describes a gathering of 40 witnesses who actually saw the hidden Imam being presented to them. What's incredible is how this parallels modern concepts of limited public appearances by important figures. Think about how some celebrities or influential people might make a rare public appearance and then disappear from public view for years. The prophecy even mentions that the witnesses were told they wouldn't see him again until he completes his destined age, which is exactly how many public figures today carefully manage their appearances, only showing themselves when the timing is right. It's like the ancient text predicted our modern media managed world, where public figures carefully control when and how they're seen. Prophecy 3. The young Imam at the funeral. This next account from page 258 is absolutely stunning. I was present at the house of Abu Muhammad al-Hassan ibn Ali in Samarra on the day he passed away. His body was brought out and placed down, and we were 39 men sitting, waiting. Then a young boy of about 10 years came out to us barefoot, wearing a cloak wrapped around him. When he emerged, we all stood up in awe of him without even knowing who he was. He stepped forward, and the people stood and lined up behind him. He led the funeral prayer for his father, then walked away and entered a different house than the one he had come from. This describes a young boy who suddenly appeared at his father's funeral, led the prayer, and then disappeared into a different house. What's fascinating is how this parallels modern concepts of charismatic leadership, where someone can command respect and authority even without formal introduction. Think about how in today's world, certain people have such a powerful presence that others naturally follow them. The prophecy describes how everyone stood up in awe of him without even knowing who he was. Exactly like how charismatic figures today can walk into a room and immediately command attention and respect. Prophecy 4. The unseen Imam at Hajj. Now look at this incredible account from pages 259 to 260. I was present at al-Mustajar in Mecca with a group of about 30 men, among whom only Muhammad ibn al-Qasim al-Alawi was a sincere believer. While we were there on the 6th day of Dhu al-Hijjah in the year 293 AH, a young man emerged from the tawaf wearing 2 pieces of ihram cloth and holding sandals in his hand. When we saw him, we all stood up in awe of him. Not one of us remained seated. He greeted us, sat in our midst, and we gathered around him. This describes the hidden Imam appearing among regular people during the Hajj pilgrimage. What's fascinating is how this parallels modern concepts of influential figures moving anonymously among crowds. Think about how today's celebrities or world leaders sometimes try to experience a normal life by going incognito in public places. The prophecy describes how everyone felt compelled to stand in his presence, exactly like how people today often feel a strange compulsion to acknowledge someone important, even if they can't immediately identify why that person seems significant. It's like the ancient text predicted our modern phenomenon of presence that some people naturally command. Prophecy 5, the Imam's powerful prayer. Finally, check out the conclusion of that Hajj encounter on pages 260 to 261. Then he looked right and left and gazed at Muhammad ibn al-Qasim among us and said, "O Muhammad ibn al-Qasim, you are upon goodness, God willing." And Muhammad ibn al-Qasim was a believer in this matter. Then he stood up and entered the tawaf. Every one of us was inspired by the prayer he had mentioned, but we forgot to discuss his matter until the last day. Then Abu Ali al-Mahmudi said to us, "O people, do you know who this was? By Allah, this was the master of your time." This describes how the hidden Imam was only recognized after he had left, and how his words had a powerful effect on everyone present. What's fascinating is how this parallels modern concepts of influential encounters that we only recognize as significant in retrospect. Think about how many people today report meeting someone who profoundly impacted them, but they only realized the significance later. The prophecy describes how everyone forgot to discuss his matter until the last day, exactly like how we sometimes have meaningful encounters that we don't fully process until later. It's like the ancient text predicted our modern experience of delayed recognition of important moments. It's absolutely incredible how these 1,000-year-old eyewitness accounts from Ghaybat al-Tusi seem to describe concepts that are still relevant today. Leadership succession, charismatic presence, anonymous influential figures, and encounters that gain significance in retrospect. These accounts suggest that the hidden Imam wasn't just a theological concept, but was reportedly seen by multiple witnesses in different settings. Whether you interpret these as historical accounts or symbolic narratives, they provide fascinating insights into how leadership and authority were understood in ancient Islamic thought. If you found this exploration fascinating, please hit that like button, subscribe for more revelations from ancient texts, and share this video with anyone interested in the intersection of ancient wisdom and modern leadership concepts. Until next time, stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video. See you in the next